It's one thing. I've been home for a few days at this point. Cause I got home like Friday around 5 a.m. or something. So yeah, I've been home for a couple of days. You know, once again, I had time to do the job search, and I hope that I'll be able to go back to Dunkin like I did last summer, but I couldn't because they said that they weren't hiring people. It's a franchise, and they said that at the location, like the other location, which is like 2 or 3 towns away from my hometown, is hiring. It's like I kind of don't want to go that far when I'm pretty sure I can find. I hope that the wind isn't too like windy so you guys can still hear me. But like, you know, if I'm going to a place that's like 3 towns over, I might as well try to find a job like along with us going like all the way over there. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to do these past couple of days. My parents, you know, they're always like on me for jobless, basically. So yeah. My main tactic is to go in person to get immediate feedback and to like low-key put a face to the names of just like applying online and then letting that get buried. Because literally in the past, how I've gotten most of my jobs, I mean, if we count Instacart's job, how I've gotten like 3 out of the 5 jobs I've had in the past is by going in person. So yeah, low-key I'll go in person unless your place is like really looking for people. Really looking for people. I'm looking at the playground right now because like I took this way. I mean, not only because it's quieter compared to like the main way, so you guys can like hear me more. Also because like the playground is there, because I was briefly considering stopping at the playground and like, you know, playing like a kid, you know, releasing the inner child. But it's also kind of raining, not too bad because, you know, the ground isn't like completely wet, but enough that I opened my umbrella as you can see. And like, you know, playing at the playground when it's wet is not exactly fun, especially since I'm wearing jeans. They know how wet jeans feel, that icky feeling. Yeah, no. Yeah, this is what I've worn for my, you know, little walk around town. I've gone to places to ask about, you know, if they're hiring, or if they're just jostling with me. What I actually did was at first I stopped at a dentist office. It's not the one that's closest to me because I did my research on like the place I want to job shadow at. Yes, I'm a job shadow at a dentist this summer. Hopefully getting like pretty much all of my hours if possible. So I went to this specific place because I read like the dentist, I guess like her reason for choosing dentistry and all that. And, like I really, you know, love and aligned with her values about how she wants to make her customers, I mean not customers, but her patients like really comfortable. She doesn't want them to worry. You know, she really cares about them and like it's genuine. And also because another thing that draws me to like a dentist place is like I guess like their technology and x-rays specifically, because x-rays are my least favorite part of the dentist. So if I can go to a place where like they take minimal x-rays and like they're competent with their job, I'll go there. So yeah, that's also like something that's big to me choosing like a dental place to shadow. Overall, this place isn't the closest to my house. It's less than a mile away. I don't know how far actually. I want to say 3/4 of a mile, but I'm kind of just making that up. Because I also wanted somewhere within like walking distance, so that way, like, you know, if I don't have a car, because, you know, I don't have my own car, so that way, like, you know, if I can't borrow anyone's car, I can just walk there. So even if my job I'm looking trying to get a place that's like somewhat within walking distance, but that way, like, you know, if the car isn't there, you know, it's not too much of like just for like gas money in general, you know. Yeah. I'm heading back now because after I went to the dentist place to ask about job shadowing, so I'm sending a resume to the email that she gave me. I'm gonna do that, and also not just do the resume, but like also give her like a little cover letter, exactly like a little intro, like, you know, my name, where I am in college, why I'm interested in dentistry, why I'm interested in that place in particular, that kind of stuff. Yes, I'm a little winded. Leave me alone. This is frying me so bad. But yeah, after that, I went to Starbucks to ask about my job application because I'd gone to Starbucks, I believe Sunday, or no, Saturday, like Saturday morning, I believe. Like, you know, the day after I got back from school, from college, moving out and all that. And I asked if they were hiring. The person there told me yes and to apply online, so I did. That okay. I thought this was a show, so I don't know if it's like audible on camera or maybe it'll be even worse on camera. That kind of scared me. So yeah, I went to Starbucks again today to ask, and she told me that like this location isn't like hiring, which, you know, contrast what the other person said. But she told me that like the one that's also in my town, but the opposite side of town, which by the way definitely is a car ride away because it's like a couple miles away. I wouldn't say 5 miles, so I'm just making that up. But like definitely the car is hiring. I just said like, okay, thank you. I'm not going to apply there because like that's kind of too far. Like low-key, I have other towns that are closer to me than like that opposite side of town location. Alright, so after that, wait, first I started for like a few minutes while deciding where to go next. But then I decided to go to this 24-hour Dunkin Donuts, not the one that I worked at last summer, but it's a different one. And I asked them if they were hiring. They said no, which kind of made me really excited. I was at wanting to work at that specific location anyways. Like I've been there twice. I know last time I asked someone to ask for a job, I didn't really want to work there because like, I don't know, like, just the vibes with the employees not that good, and like, you know, the people who you work with can like low-key really make or break a place. Like sometimes you stay at a place on really short because, you know, you like your coworkers and stuff, or like, really, yeah, you're there to like, you know, get a check and leave. You know, having people that you like with you, you know, that's a nice bonus. Working at Dunkin last summer made me realize, like, you know, how important, or like how nice it is to have people who you genuinely mess with while at the workplace. And how it makes the workplace like, you know, way more bearable. I'm about to enter the main door again, so I'm about to get it once again. Noisy. I'm wearing AirPods, but I didn't bring my microphone with me, so I don't know how much of my AirPods will pick up. Like, outside noises versus like what I'm saying and whatnot. I hope you guys can still hear me. Anyways, entering the main door, so it's about to get noise here. So yeah, after I went to that Dunkin, there's a Burlington right next to it. In Burlington, I applied to Burlington about 2 years ago after I finished my freshman year of college, and that was like the weird one because I got far at getting an interview and whatnot, but then like it was a phone call interview, but then like she never called. Then when I emailed back asking like, you know, if I could reschedule or, you know, like what happened or whatnot, you know, trying to get closer, but they was trying to get an interview, like did something never replied. I'm like, okay, guess I'll go ask myself then. But anyways, I went again in person, and I spoke with the security person like up front, because, you know, instead of like going all the way to like a cashier or so on, like let me just talk to the first employee I see, you know. Also because it's like low-key polite, with like good afternoon, because just like a hi or just like being like me. So I was like, yeah, let me just talk to him. And he was a fellow black person. I don't know if he's like maybe Caribbean black, or like that's what he gave off. You know, there's that little like shared bond with, you know, with both black people, that type of stuff, low-key. So I asked him if they're hiring me. He said yeah, to apply online and whatnot. But then he even pointed me out to the managers. Or like he pointed the managers out to me. He was like, oh yeah, the manager at the right, if you want to ask like specific questions. So I went to them. They were two for me. They were chatting it up with each other. So I went to them. I was like, I kind of feel lost interrupting their conversation. Yeah, I asked them if they were hiring me. I wanted to get like a general answer. Like yeah, they were like hiring signs on the doors, like the sliding doors and whatnot. But it's like sometimes they be lying with that. Like sometimes they have the hiring signs on the door, but like they're not currently hiring like at the moment. So I spoke to them, and they were like, yeah, you know, just do it online. And I was like, how long should I expect to hear back? And, you know, that's the main question that I always ask, about how long it takes to hear back. You know, if sometimes when places reject you, they don't even like let you know, like they basically just never get back to you, so they just ghost you. Or like, you know, I just want to know so I can know like whether to waste my time with this job or not, basically this job application. But yeah, they told me that like the first steps are AI generated, which I remember from my 2 years ago applying there, but once I didn't know if you applied to, you guys would never like, call me back or anything. So yeah, it's AI generated, but then like I guess if I pass the vibe check and everything, like if I have like the proper bullet points in my resume or whatnot, that's when like I'll be offered the phone call interview again and we go from there. But I remember the 2 years ago when I applied, I like don't prepare so much for my phone call interview. Like I'll search up on YouTube like what to expect for Burlington phone call interview, like, you know, common questions I'll be asked. So like, you know, I'm still kind of prepared. I have to brush up on my skills and like what they want to hear and whatnot. Also like, you know, highlighting my own skills of course. But yeah, it looks like Burlington could be the move. So it seems like it could be the most promising. But also just yesterday I applied to like maybe Walmart places. I applied to Walmart, BJ's. What other schools did I apply to? I'll write it down so I remember. I'll just say it randomly so I remember. Oh yeah, McDonald's and Burger King. And low-key, I think it's crazy. I think it's hard to like find a job at even like McDonald's and Burger King these days. It's kind of nuts. And GL. Yeah, I'm really hoping that Burlington can be the one, because I want to get out of the house and make money, finally have my certainty and stuff, and my parents don't get on me as much about, you know, basically being jobless and sitting at home all day. But yeah, I'm almost back to my house. I'm just walking back. The rain isn't too bad. I just have the umbrella because it's also not enough for me to just walk without one, which is just mostly in my glasses. But yeah, I'll try to keep you guys updated with how the job search goes. It's possible, because like I'll have the basic I don't want to like It was a little embarrassing having to deal with the whole, like, oh, yeah, I was rejected from a bunch of places. By the way, you're on minimum wage. Like, that's so crazy to me. Like, this is how the job market is these days. He's only just my friend, mind you. He's a white, hetero, cis man. He didn't find a job. So I'm like, if he can't find a job, then us minorities, we're all cooked. But yeah, once I get back, I'm gonna do the application for Burlington and also send the email to the central office for job shadowing. It's Monday and I'm doing laundry, so I'm in the basement. So I'm like, let me give y'all an update for like what's happening in regards to like the job search. Ever since I last spoke to you guys a couple of days ago, I'm not even sure what day it was anymore. But anyways, what happened was that from the time of like from then that I last spoke to you guys to like now, I applied to more places. Today was like when I really made like the phone calls, you know, the one where like I called them up, where I called them like early in the morning when like the manager is like more likely to be there to ask like, yo, are you guys actually hiring? And like if so, you know, how long does it take to hear back, that kind of stuff. And one of the Starbucks I applied to, because I ended up applying to like 4 Starbucks locations total, because 3 of them ended up telling me that they weren't actually hiring at the moment. Well, one of them actually was, and it was the one that actually is hiring at the moment. The person who, you know, picked up the phone and whatnot, she took my name down and my number so she can give it to her manager. And I'm still debating like whether to call more places and asking about if they're hiring, or just like, you know, pull off my egg with that one basket and wait for the manager to hit me back and whatnot. Because, you know, in the past I've definitely made a mistake of, you know, putting off my eggs in one basket. Like, you know, when I said that they're hiring, like me actually only hiring, I mean me only applying to that one place and like really holding out on them actually hiring and whatnot. I don't know, like this could be the place. For one thing, I actually do want to work at Starbucks this time, despite like the ongoing war and like boycotting and whatnot. And also because I remember that last year when I was once again doing like the round of like, you know, calling places or like going in person to ask if they're hiring. Last year I'd gone to Target and the person took down like my name and my number. Then like that same evening I finally got an email like giving me the interview invitation. I'm trying to avoid like the spider webs, by the way, because you see how close I am to the ceiling, and right now I'm kind of crouching because I don't want my head to touch the ceiling because I'm wearing this so I won't notice, but like, ew. So like I'm kind of like hunched a little, not too bad. It's only temporary. So yeah, I think that like last year at Target, you know, I went in person, asked if they're hiring. I said yeah, I just took out my name and number. And like that same night, I got an email letting me know about the interview and whatnot. But also like that same day, like, you know, the same day that I went to Target to ask about, you know, their job prospects and whatnot, I'd also gone to Dunkin, aka the one that I ended up working at, to ask about a job, and the manager was actually there, and like she gave me like her number and everything, like what to do. And like since she got back to me first, I ended up working there. So I'm like, you know, should I just keep trying places till I get should I just keep trying places till I get that guaranteed, till like whoever replies first, or should I basically just walk off my eggs into that one basket, aka Starbucks, and wait? Because I'm like hesitant because like my mom would have told me to like keep applying to more places, not to put my eggs into that one basket. This part didn't go into my clothes, by the way. I never know. They say to do somewhere between like half cup to like 1 cup, but I just don't know because like I'm sometimes like the clothes kind of smell. Okay, this will be more than enough. I hope it doesn't like make the clothes break. But anyways, we'll see how that goes. I'm really hoping that Starbucks will work out, so that way my mom doesn't have to hit me with I told you so. I told you that they should have like, you know, called them more places. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'm really hoping that'll work out. It's Wednesday, May 14th, which makes it May 14th. Oh no, May 21st. May 21st, whoops, which makes it 1 week ever since the first clip. So let me give you all the updates, and I'm probably gonna break the video into like pieces instead of just making like one long, continuous summer job update type of video. I'll do what I did last year, which was that I broke into like different segment vlog pieces. But anyways, this will probably be the last clip in the video, so that way like the video doesn't go on for horribly too long, because right now I think we're looking at between 10 and 20 minutes. Yeah, anyways, I thought it was just been like a bunch of updates in general. But anyways, like I said, it's been a week since the first clip. And the second clip, I think I recorded on Monday. So it's been 2 days since that. That's low-key irrelevant. But anyways, what happened from the time that I last spoke to you guys to now is that this morning I woke up to an email interview letter. It wasn't directed just to me. It was also sent to like 20 4 other people, but it's for Starbucks in a different location. Not the one that I mentioned in the last clip that I said, oh, that's the one that I called, and they said that they were actually hiring, and they took down my name and number. I thought that was it, because I'm like, oh, that makes sense, you know, for me to finally get an email or something from that. But then I checked the location, I'm like, wait, this isn't the place I called up. It's another place, which is funny, because when I called that place, they said that they weren't hiring. Or at least the employee who spoke to me told me that. But yeah, it looks like they're still hiring. But I think it's just for that one store that they said, you know, the email to, the mass email to. So I'm like, okay, looks like I'm competing against like 24 other applicants, because I don't know how many of us will actually get accepted. I'm giving like a good couple of us, but you know, definitely not all 22 of us. I don't know how many people need to like run a Starbucks career or whatnot. But yeah, the email got sent. They're just looking mostly, like the manager's looking mostly for open availability and like specific days of the week. Say like early Sunday, Saturday, Monday. Like sure, I can do that. I think my availability is pretty great. So I'm just gonna reply to it like about now. It's been less than an hour since he sent the email. Yeah, so maybe he's looking at it on like a rolling basis, like based on like who applies for, like maybe he's waiting for like maybe like 50% completion level before looking. I don't know, but I'm not gonna like take that chance where I just like twiddle my thumb. I'll just reply as soon as I can, and we'll see what happens from there. So what also happened with that yesterday, I got like no email, text message from McDonald's letting me know that open interview times are available. There were 3 open times. By the time I finally got to it, only 2 of the times were still available. So it means that people actually like, you know, checking their mails, their text messages, and getting to the jobs. So yeah, I have an interview for McDonald's next Tuesday, and McDonald's seems like it could be. I guess I think the job is less competitive than Starbucks, because you know, I guess like only 3 interview times are open, and it seems like a good choice to like add three new people to the team, you know. Whereas for the Starbucks ones, for that one location, I'm pretty sure not a franchise, and they sent it to like 24 of us, and there's no way that like, you know, all 24 of us are getting picked. So yeah, I'm still gonna reply, because you know, I'm still gonna reply to like the Starbucks email, you know, still boost my prospects and whatnot. Because at this point, I'm just looking for whoever will accept me first. Your girl needs the money, your girl needs the job. I'm tired of being home.